Hi there, welcome to Wiki Health. Today I will share with you pregnancy week by week. Are you pregnant and curious about what to expect week by week? This video takes you through the amazing journey of pregnancy, so you can understand better how your baby is growing. Watch our pregnancy week by week video now. 2 weeks pregnant. Ovulation may happen about 2 weeks after your last period began. If egg meets sperm, you're on your way to being pregnant. 3 weeks pregnant. At 3 weeks after your last period, about 1 week after fertilization, your baby is a tiny ball made up of several hundred cells that are multiplying quickly. 4 weeks pregnant. At 4 weeks, your baby is an embryo made up of 2 layers, and your primitive placenta is developing. 5 weeks pregnant. At 5 weeks, your tiny embryo is growing like crazy, and you may be noticing pregnancy discomforts like sore breasts and fatigue. 6 weeks pregnant. At 6 weeks, your baby's heart has started beating. You may have morning sickness and sore breasts. 7 weeks pregnant. At 7 weeks, your baby's eyes, nose, mouth, and ears are taking shape. You may need to pee constantly. 8 weeks pregnant. At 8 weeks, your baby's hands and feet are sprouting webbed fingers and toes. You may have nausea and fatigue. And you may make decisions about prenatal tests. 9 weeks pregnant. At 9 weeks, your baby is starting to look more like a tiny human. You may have morning sickness and mood swings. 10 weeks pregnant. At 10 weeks, your baby has finished the most critical part of development. You might be ready for maternity clothes, or at least some new bras. 11 weeks pregnant. At 11 weeks pregnant, your baby's busy kicking and stretching. But you won't feel that for a while yet. 12 weeks pregnant. Your baby can curl those tiny toes and make sucking movements when you're 12 weeks pregnant. You may be having heartburn. 13 weeks pregnant. At 13 weeks pregnant, you're in the last week of the first trimester. Your baby now has exquisite fingerprints and is almost 3 inches long. 14 weeks pregnant. Your baby is now making expressions with its tiny features. At 14 weeks pregnant, you may be feeling more energetic and less nauseated. 15 weeks pregnant. At 15 weeks, your baby can move her joints and is forming taste buds. Have a stuffy nose? It's a surprising pregnancy side effect. 16 weeks pregnant. At 16 weeks pregnant, you may be having less nausea and fewer mood swings. Your baby is heading into a growth spurt. 17 weeks pregnant. At 17 weeks, your baby's skeleton is changing from soft cartilage to bone, and the umbilical cord is growing stronger and thicker. 18 weeks pregnant. Your baby's genitals are developed enough to see on an ultrasound. Hungry? An increase in appetite is normal at 18 weeks pregnant. 19 weeks pregnant. At 19 weeks, hair is sprouting on your baby's scalp. If your sides are aching, it could be round ligament pain. 20 weeks pregnant. At 20 weeks pregnant, you're at the halfway mark in your pregnancy. Congrats. Your baby's taste buds are now working. 21 weeks pregnant. Feeling your baby move at 21 weeks pregnant? Those early flutters will turn into full-fledged kicks. Cool fact, your baby has eyebrows now. 22 weeks pregnant. At 22 weeks, your baby may be able to hear your heartbeat. And your growing belly may be turning into a hand magnet. 23 weeks pregnant. Now that you're 23 weeks pregnant, your baby has a well-developed sense of movement. Meanwhile, you may notice swelling in your ankles and feet. 24 weeks pregnant. At 24 weeks, your baby is still long and lean, but that will soon change. And your growing uterus is now the size of a soccer ball. 25 weeks pregnant. At 25 weeks, your little one is starting to add some baby fat and grow more hair. Your hair may be looking extra lustrous, too. 26 weeks pregnant. At 26 weeks, your baby is inhaling and exhaling small amounts of amniotic fluid. This is good practice for breathing. 27 weeks pregnant. At 27 weeks pregnant, you may feel your baby hiccuping. He's also opening and closing his eyes and even sucking his fingers. 28 weeks pregnant. At 28 weeks pregnant, you're starting your last trimester. Your baby's eyes may be able to see light filtering in through your womb. 29 weeks pregnant. At 29 weeks, your baby's muscles and lungs are maturing, and her head is growing to make room for her developing brain. 30 weeks pregnant. At 30 weeks, your baby weighs almost 3 pounds. You may be battling mood swings, clumsiness, and fatigue. 31 weeks pregnant. At 31 weeks, your baby's strong kicks might be keeping you up at night. You may be feeling Braxton Hicks contractions, too. 32 weeks pregnant. Your baby is plumping up. At 32 weeks pregnant, your expanding uterus may cause heartburn and shortness of breath. 33 weeks pregnant. At 33 weeks pregnant, you might be waddling and having trouble getting comfy in bed. Your baby weighs a little more than 4 pounds now. 34 weeks pregnant. At 34 weeks, your baby's central nervous system and lungs are maturing. Dizziness and fatigue may be slowing you down. 35 weeks pregnant. At 35 weeks, your baby is too snug in your womb to do a lot of somersaults, but you'll still feel frequent movements. 36 weeks pregnant. Your baby is gaining about an ounce a day now that you're 36 weeks pregnant. You may feel her drop down into your pelvis soon. 37 weeks pregnant. At 37 weeks, your baby's brain and lungs are continuing to mature. You may have more vaginal discharge and occasional contractions. 38 weeks pregnant. Your baby has a firm grasp, which you'll soon be able to test in person. At 38 weeks pregnant, it's wise to watch for signs of preeclampsia. 39 weeks pregnant. At 39 weeks pregnant, your baby is full term and waiting to greet the world. If your water breaks, call your healthcare provider. 40 weeks pregnant. At 40 weeks pregnant, your baby is the size of a small pumpkin. Don't worry if you're still pregnant, it's common to go past your due date. 41 weeks pregnant. At 41 weeks pregnant, you'll go into labor or be induced soon. Your baby should remain active right up until delivery. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends who need this. Thank you.